So, Islam Makhachev's coach is doubling down, and he's now saying that Islam Makhachev would be able to beat Alex Pereira at 205 pounds. Um, Look, uh, even though, uh, you know, even though it's highly, highly, highly improbable that Islam fights at 205, um, I don't think he is necessarily wrong. Call me crazy, but skill set wise, I think it's an obvious win for Islam. Um, that's just because of how the fighting styles match up. Pereira is a kickboxer. I'm not saying Alex Pereira is a fucking baby in the woods when it comes to grappling, but he's not some grappling master. He's more of a kickboxer. He's got that base for himself. He is steadily improving with his grappling, or at least trying to do so, but he's nowhere near the level of an Islam Makhachev or a Khamzat Chimaev. So, yeah, if this fight were to happen at 205, again, highly improbable, but if it was, Islam would be able to take Alex down somewhere in round one, probably almost immediately take the back and submit Pereira via rear naked choke, or guillotine, or head and arm choke, or really any of the chokes. Dealer's choice at this point, but this is no disrespect to Alex Pereira, because there could obviously, the fight could obviously turn the other fucking way, in which Islam's going for some type of fucking takedown, and Pereira's able to land a hook or a flying knee or some shit like that right to the chin of Islam Makhachev and sleep him. It could go that way. It's just that 10-1 when you got these really, really, really good grapplers against really, really, really good strikers who aren't really, really, really good grapplers. The grapplers tend to get the strikers right to the fucking ground and submit them. It's just how it goes. Again, I highly doubt that, Islam even dares to move to 205, especially given his height. It's a big thing, that height thing. And I get it. You got fighters like Beast Boy Barnett who are like 5'9" in heavyweights, but being 5'9" in a heavyweight has its major disadvantages. And, if you want proof, just look at Beast Boy Barnett's last fight. The motherfucker was jumping, landed on messed up his ankle after one jump in a pre-fight celebration. It was one jump. He landed incorrectly on his foot, jumping once in a pre-fight celebration before the fight even starts. And that fucks up the whole fight for him. Once the bell sounds, he can't even fucking put pressure on that leg anymore. He's limping, he's visibly hurt, and he's just shut down. And he was fighting Kennedy and Zechuku, and Kennedy is just fucking teeing off on dude right away. So, being 5'9" and fucking like 220 something pounds doesn't have its best advantages. Take it from me. I'm 5 something and 200 plus. Not the best experience. I'm trying to get my fucking weight down. I suggest people in the same situation do the same, because it's not fun. It really isn't fun. Your body's not supposed to be that heavy, and you may get fucked up in some way. So you may not. I don't know what your genetics are. I don't know what they could do for you, but especially in Beast Boy Barnett's situation, it's really fucked up. So, I don't know. Islam's what, like 5'10"? I'm 5'9". He's only another inch. So Islam at 205. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable seeing fat Islam. I really don't. It would look really fucking weird. Middleweight Islam. I don't even know how that's gonna look. But I mean, I think there were rumors that Islam walks around at like two something anyway. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Islam looks totally normal at 200 plus pounds. Who really knows? But I don't know. I don't think Islam's coach is wrong. I really don't. Again, call me crazy, call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't think he's wrong. I think given the fight, the skills of these two fighters, when they meet up in the fucking octagon in this hypothetical fight, I think Islam is definitely going to be able to bring Alex to the ground. All he's got to do is avoid a left hook or a jumping knee or a flying knee or a head kick or some shit like that. And he's already short enough as it is. So he's just got to like almost immediately try to bring this shit straight to the ground. That's like the one thing he's got to worry about. It's like what I said Francis Ngannou should do in his first fight in the PFL not too long ago when he fought Renan Fajeda. Renan Fajeda, 6'8", 6'7" giant, crazy power, crazy long reach. All you got to do is bring him to the ground, and he'll be panicking. What did Francis Ngannou do? Round one, goes right for the takedown. He's able to secure it, brings Renan to the ground. Renan is screaming for help, doesn't know where the fuck he is. Francis immediately initiates ground and pound. The ground and pound puts a big old welt on Renan Fajeda's head and puts Renan Fajeda in and out of consciousness. So, same type of game plan for Islam if this fight were to happen. All Islam has to do is find some way out of the 1,000 and something ways to bring Alex Poatan Pereira to the ground. No, it's not easy because, again, Pereira's got scary power, and if you make one mistake showing some weak point, Pereira's going to be able to land something really heavy on it, and you're going to go to the fucking ground. I just think that Islam is smart enough to dodge all of those and get Alex to the ground and almost immediately submit him. You know, if it was like a more stupid grappler, then yeah, you could talk more about Alex being the victor of that fight. But again, bottom line, I just don't think Islam's coach is wrong. It would be an entertaining fight. It's an interesting little theory type shit. I really, really, really highly doubt that Islam even steps 1 foot at 205 just because of the height disadvantage alone. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next.